Thank you, Ryan. And I have a different theory about the mixing different alcohols. But it could be wrong. Oh, but it could be right. You can thank me for, oh, yeah. You want to see my hair, right? You can thank me for the extra time for Tyler, because I could have ate some up in the beginning when Mr. Seacrest said, hey, do you want to come up and finish this? But I didn't know if he was serious. Let's hear from Mr. Seacrest. Yay! So, yeah, enthusiasm. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff, and I heard that it was supposed to be a clean show and stuff like that, and so I'm trying to think, and my wrestler friend is gone. I was going to continue the education on the time. Yeah, I'm not doing that this time. But just so you know, time is like wham, and then it's gone, because you can never catch up with it. Because by the time I do that, that's already in past. So that's history. And so by the time I get there, I'm in the future. And it's very hard, and I've been trying to figure it out. I've been studying. I tried to figure it out with physics. I couldn't. So I went and tried quantum physics. And that crap's 4 times as harder. Because it's quantum physics. Ooh, I know someone who's really happy in the crowd. Well, we got one person who's particularly happy for tonight's show, and it's you. And what's your name? Amber. That's Amber. So, because I've been sitting over there like a dead guy since the beginning, so I saw you guys when you sat down both there. What's your name? Chris. Not as interested, but Chris. I was sitting there, so okay, I'm getting. So I was sitting there watching, and Chris, because he's got a pair on him, he says, let's sit right here in front of the stage, right? And Amber, and what did you say? He says, no, I don't want to do that. I sit up there, people will pick on me, and people will talk to me. Well, Amber, I'm not going to talk. It's all right, because the beer's over there. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk to you tonight, okay, Amber? Because I don't want to embarrass you. And Chris, yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't get too personal. But, she's like all over you, dude. And I can't help because I'm sitting there and I'm facing that way. If I turn around face, anyway. So, I assume you're not gay, right? Cool. And I'm not gay either, not that I'm making judgments for anyone it is. But just so you know, if I was gay, I'd be all over you like a blue-blooded baboon in heat. That's not even monkey sex, man. That's ape. That's beyond ape sex. That's great ape sex. For any anthropologists out there, whoever's zoologists. Anyway, so, hey, let's play. Well, okay, I'm just going to do my favorite game is same words, different meaning. Okay, so the idea is you say the same words, but in a different context, totally different meaning. And so, like a farmer, everybody knows what farmers are. Anybody know farmers? Anybody actually know a farmer? Yeah! All right. So this makes sense to you. Chris, my friend, with Amber, who's taken by a very buff dude that when he did this, I did get a little confused feelings. Anyway, so if a farmer says, when the farmer says, I'm just keeping the birds away from the seed. That makes sense, right? You gotta keep the birds away from the seed. Total different meaning when it's said said by a patient in a psych ward in 1970 horror film. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the birds away from my seed. In Texas, when a guy's leaving a card game and he says, oh, geez, I gotta go home and service my tranny. Totally different meaning when someone in Portland says it. I lived in Portland. Since we brought up sex, so I was just gonna say that I grew up when VHS didn't exist, And so I'll take it back in for... Anyway, so I remember when VHS came out, and then there was a thing about you could get pornos and watch them at home instead of going to a sticky-seated floor theater. And anyway, so but I had a moral dilemma because I knew that, oh, these poor women have gone through so much in their life to end up, and that's not right. But man, the women all over and all that stuff. So I wanted it, and then I didn't want it. I had conflicting feelings. So I rented Debbie Does Nothing. And I felt better. I felt better about that. And just on the end, okay, so, and my wife, my shrink, that's it. I'm just going to finish with the shrink joke, okay? Because it's quick. If I don't get caught up in a conversation with that, I'll be done real quick. Okay, so how many people go to a shrink? Yay! Yeah, mine, it's like stating the obvious. So my shrink, he says, after $225 an hour for a year and a half, he says, Lloyd, he talks like that, I don't know why. Anyway, he said, Lloyd, I think I got you figured out what your problem is. And I said, oh, you do finally? And he said, you think sex is disgusting, right? And I said, hell yes, the way I do it is. Thank you very much. Get another hand for Mr. Seacrest.